Hey you guys, and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to answer the question, why do I keep second guessing myself? Or basically, why am I constantly second guessing my reality, or second guessing the things that I know are 100% the facts? Why is this occurring after I've experienced narcissistic abuse? Well, there's basically two things that are most likely at work here, and I'm going to go ahead and address those. And it's really not that complicated, guys. The first thing, I'm going to call it the repetition factor. Okay. And what that means is, if someone is telling you something over and over and over, exposing you to something over and over and over, it not only is going in through your conscious, is being planted actually into your subconscious. And every time you're being receptive or you're receiving this message from them, it's watering a seed that's planted in your head, and it's growing. Okay? Now, studies have shown if you tell someone something 3 times, just 3 times, guys, it is 90% more effective than 3 different people telling you the same thing. All right, so imagine an abusive, toxic relationships where you're being verbally, psychologically, emotionally, financially, physically abused over and over and over. What message is that sending into your conscious and subconscious? All right, and then this abusive person, of course, they're running from accountability. They try to lie their way out of every situation. They're gaslighting you left and right. So if the narcissist told you 100 times they never did something, even though you found cold hard evidence, it's not crazy actually when we know psychology, as psychologically a small part of you will still second guess the cold hard facts. All right, so I want you guys to be very mindful of the repetition factor, because while it led you to be in this state of second guessing yourself, you could also use the repetition factor to get you out of that state. So you can minimally start by intersecting yourself, and every time you think of the lie that abusive person told you, you will correct it with the truth. Don't just let it run through your head all day and replay over and over and over like it's on repeat, right? You're going to intercept it and say, no, that's not what really happened. They really did do this. Or no, that's not what really happened. It was this. It wasn't that. All right. So you're going to minimally just start intercepting yourself. And then, if you want to start meditating on a daily basis, and boy, if you can do it more than once a day, and while you're meditating, you're really planting the truth in your mind. You're really stepping out of resistance and into acceptance of what the truth actually is. All right. So I want you to work on that and use the repetition factor to actually counter it. All right. So the repetition factor, it can go and, work for your good or for your bad, depending on how you utilize it. And that's why in a lot of my earlier videos, I would tell you repetition is your friend. And I would often suggest to you, replay the videos on my channel that you really need to reinforce with yourself. All right. This is why people listen to things when they're sleeping at night and they're, trying to meditate on something, and they let it play even while they're sleeping, because it's still going into your subconscious, whether you're actively aware of it in your waking life or not. All right. And then, the other interesting thing about that study that I just mentioned, where they said, hey, if someone tells you something 3 times, if one person tells you something 3 times, it's 90% more effective than 3 different people. So here are your friends and family trying to reassure you. Hey, you're right. You're not crazy. Trust me. We've seen it. We know. Or the evidence was found. The police stated it. Or whatever it was, where we know the cold hard facts here. And they're trying to tell you, but it seems like it's not penetrating you on the level as what your abuser was doing to you. All right, so that's because the abuser has said it so many more times, and then you might be like, well, my friends and family they're constantly telling me, but I'm pretty sure it still hasn't amounted to the times that your abuser has reiterated and reinforced the lie in your mind. Okay. So when we're thinking about the repetition factor and with them reinforcing about the lies, the games, the manipulation, the minimizing, the running from accountability, right? What does that tend to lead to when you stand up to yourself to this person and they intercept you and tell you you're wrong, you're lying, you're wrong? All of a sudden and over time, this can impact your self-esteem and your self-confidence. All right. So after this relationship, usually it's in shambles, if you've allowed yourself to stay in it. And this could happen even in the short term, honestly, because I've said it in other videos that, some people stay with the toxic person for years, and they have a lot to, cleanse out of them when they leave this relationship. But I've seen a narcissist or a toxic person really turn a person's life upside down in even a short amount of time. We're talking about 6 months or less here. All right. And then that person has been devastated on a very, very high level. And a lot has happened in a little bit of time, and a lot of reinforcement of their manipulation and lies and toxicity, of course. And the person has to cleanse from that, and it makes them have the low self-esteem and low confidence. So if you're operating out of that energy, you're not going to be what? You're not going to be self-assured. You're not going to be standing strong. When you've been gaslighted so many times, it's something that you have to work on reversing, obviously. All right. So I just wanted to make this video, guys, to point out these two factors, and it's kind of like a domino effect if you want to look at it like that. This one thing is happening, the repetition factor, where they're just drilling all these lies into you over and over and over, is, planted into your subconscious. And then every time you're stepping up for yourself, they're trying to strike you down. They are striking you down. Okay. And that's creating that self-consciousness. And now, your self-esteem and your self-confidence is struggling. Okay. And then the truth seems blurry, and you're in conflict and in resistance. All right. So I hope that this is helping someone understand this situation. If this video resonates with you, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't done so, feel free to subscribe to my channel. Over 600 videos, guys, here to help you increase your emotional maturity, your emotional intelligence, help you understand the toxic relationships you've encountered, including the ones with yourself, and just psychology in general. Take what you can to help you on your journey. Great ways to support the channel is to always hit the like button, comment, share the content, just push it out in the YouTube algorithm. All right. More people should be exposed to a channel like this. It's going to help everyone, make better decisions and have better clarity, and if you need it to, help find some closure. Okay, help give you the right perceptions that will help give you the right mentality to how to view these situations and work through them. All right, with that being said, I do offer one-on-one coaching. You can visit my website, lakiacrawford.com, to schedule your appointment. I do voice calls, FaceTime, Skypes, WhatsApp. I do email coaching as well. Writing is very therapeutic. Find a package that works for you. There's all types of options available. If you want an appointment time that is not found on the site, just email CoachLakia@gmail.com, and that is below in the description as well. While you're on the website, you can see everything else I have going on. The 4 extremely therapeutic books that I've written that I highly recommend as survivors, or people who've experienced toxic relationships, people who are doing their shadow work, people who are just looking to learn more pearls of wisdom in the realm of relationships. Definitely check out my books. They're available in ebook and hard copy on Amazon and Barnes & Nobles, but you can get signed copies off of my website as well. While you're there, you can also see the Patreon, which is the monthly membership that I have for those who want to monthly support the work that I do and get some excellent perks back for doing so. You can go see the monthly tiers that are available and see what could work for you. I have the No Narc merchandise available on the website. Those are the matching t-shirts and hats, bumper stickers, mouse pads, and all types of items where you can make your statement against narcissistic abuse and have fun with your fashion statements as well. All right. With that being said, guys, I do have a support group over on Facebook. That link is below in the description as well. Just inbox me and let me know that you're a survivor, because I do get a lot of random requests, and especially, if you don't have a profile picture. I know a lot of people are incognito from their abuser, and they're creating, accounts just to be on the support group in some cases. So just, let me know who you are. Okay. And with that being said, guys, thank you for all the love and support that you show this channel. And what do I say at the end of all of the videos? Never give up on yourself. Continue to do the work. And until next time, please take care.